Good morning, students. Today we shall discuss the next lesson, chapter 3, agreement of verb with subject. Let's see, before we begin agreement of subject with verb, what is a subject and verb? You're familiar what is a subject. The first part of the sentence, that is the noun or the pronoun. So here we have in the first subject Hari and his brother, and the verb is are. And the next one we have Atul and Amit, and verb is were. So let's see how subject and verb agrees with one another. The first thing we must remember is, if a subject is singular, then the verb must be singular. And if the subject is a plural one, then the verb must be a plural one. So we must know what are the plural form of the pronouns and the nouns. So let's see here what are the rules for agreeing subject with the verb. So here we have a verb must agree with its subject in number and person. Now what is number and person? Number means the plural or the singular number. Person means the first person, second person, third person, the verb. So let's see here. A singular subject requires a singular form of the verb, while a plural subject requires a plural form of the verb. So we have the first example given here. Hari and his brother are identical twins. What's the first rule? Two or more singular subject. See, two or more singular subjects joined by and takes a plural verb. So we have a two or more singular. Hari is one singular and his brother is another singular form. So is joined by plural verb. Are is a plural. What is the singular of are? Is and am. The same way he and I, singular forms, are. Great. Now using with and, there are two exceptions. What are the two exceptions that we have? The first one is when two singular subjects refer to the same person, then the verb will be in singular. When two singular subjects refer to the same person. For example, my friend and guide has come. Has is singular form. What's the plural form of has? Have. So my friend and guide means is the same person. It's like any person who has got two designation. So my friend and guide here is the single same person who is being spoken about. Whereas the article used only once. If the article is used only once, what is the article? A, an and the. The two nouns refer to the same person. If the article is the same, then it is the same person and the verb is in the singular. But if the article is mentioned twice, then it is two different people. Then it will be followed by plural form. So how it just help you how to differentiate between the two form. Okay. The second one is a poet. The poet and statesman is dead. The poet and statesman refer to the same person here. So it is a singular two subjects joined with a verb and it is used singular form. See the second one. See the second one here. The poet. Look at the poet and the statement. When the article is used twice. That means two different nouns. Look here, the poet, statement. The poet and statement. A second time article is not used. Just help you out how to differentiate between the sentence which is joined by and, whether it is to be used plural form or in a singular form. So here we have article repeated, the poet, the statements. That means two different person. So it is a are, not is, it is are. So therefore when two nouns or pronouns joined with and it refers to the two different person, then we use a plural form. So here we have got the second rule. If two singular nouns joined by and are preceded by each or every, the verb is in singular. So if it is preceded by each or every, then it is in a singular form. So let us see the first one. Every man and woman work here for the good of the institution. Every man and woman work here for the good of the institution. Works is the singular form, just because every man, though it is joined with and, the word every and each makes a difference and it is in singular form. So let us see the next rule. Next rule we have, when two or more singular subjects are connected by or, but, neither, nor, a singular verb form is required. That means whenever a sentence is joined or, but, neither, nor, etc., the verb will be singular. John or Tapan is to be elected president. So is a singular form of the verb. Another example here, neither James nor his lawyers were there. So none of them were there. Now the second rule in this, when the subject joined by or, nor, are of different person, the verb agrees with the nearest to it. That means the verb near to the noun. Either you or he is correct. Neither my friend nor I am sorry. But it is better to write, neither you are correct nor he is. A full sentence. Neither my friend is sorry nor I am. It's a different way of writing. Otherwise, here the verb is formed in this. The next rule, mathematical computation may take either a singular or a plural form. 2 times 3 is 6. 4 and 4 are 8. So it depends upon the form of writing. The next one we have here. The next rule is a singular subject which is followed immediately by as well as, in addition, including, no less than, with, together with, all these words, what will be we use? Singular verb. All these requires a singular verb. The husband as well as the wife needs is the verb. To catch together with his assistant was is a singular form. So we have with all these words singular form used. Then we have got another rule. Singular form, a singular subject followed by a plural modifier requires a singular form. For example, the attitude of these men is definitely hostile. See, these men is plural, but the attitude, a singular subject followed by a plural modifier. So a subject attitude is modified by these men. That is why it's used with a singular verb, that is. One of the girls look at one of the girls is plural, but that is the modifier of one of. So it is a looks verb and it is singular. Let's see the next example. Such indefinite pronouns as anybody, anyone, each, either, everybody, neither, nobody, no one, etc. has to have a singular verb. Each of them has a scholarship. Nobody denies. So it's all singular form of the verb. Now we have when the subject is a relative pronoun. For example, the verb agrees with the antecedent that of that pronoun. See, example, he is one of the men who act as advisors. See, he is antecedent of men is a plural form, but the verb is used is. This is one of those problems, so it's antecedent used. Okay, so we have a singular verb. So we have here a collective noun takes a singular verb when the class it names is considered as a unit. A plural verb when the members of the class are considered individually. See example, the jury is finally complete. The jury were divided in their opinion. What's the difference here? The jury is finally complete means the jury as a whole decided on one thing. The jury were divided in the opinion. Each member of the jury was not in favor of the same opinion. So that is the way here we have used the plural form, and here we have used the singular form. So we have here the different forms of using singular and plural verb. Let's see the next rule. The plural number takes a singular verb when they are used in a phrase to indicate a sum or a unit. For example, 10 years is too long to wait. 10 years, a unit, is singular form. 10% is good. See the unit, that is sum of the unit that is used. Then we have the next one here. Certain nouns which are plural in form but singular in meaning. Look at plural in form but singular in meaning takes a singular verb. For example, dynamics, economics, electronics. They look like the word sounds like a plural form SS, but it is meaning general, and then singular verb is used. No news is good enough. Statistics is a difficult subject. So then let's have the last one. We have here errors due to proximity. What error, mistake can be made? There is an erroneous tendency among students to make the verb agree with a noun near it rather than make it agree with the proper subject. So what is near to the verb? Usually we try to follow that, but we must take the whole subject as a whole and then try to do it. The quality of the shoes is not up to the mark. The subject of the verb is quality and not the shoes. Hence the correct verb should be is and not are. We look at the shoes and then write the verb, but then the exact verb to be used is. Why? Because the verb the subject is the quality and it should be is and not are. Neither of the applicants is fully qualified. Just we have already learned neither, either. Whenever all these words are there, we usually use a singular verb. Now we have the assignment here. We have 12 sentences. Fill in the blanks with the correct form of the words given in the bracket. Dare dash to mistakes in your essay. So you have to use the correct answer. The answer you have to write here. There are dash 2 mistakes in your essay. The correct answer, there are 2 mistakes in your essay. So like that you can do all 12 of them. Try to do this assignment till we come with the new lesson in the next session. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.